Checking and check it out. 1, 2, 3.
Angry local, repping it where I'm living at. Ain't a way state. 50 states. That's where I was raised at. Big Mox, Mike Trey, Chris Style, the Ocean. Angry locals.
Before this 90-day challenge came into my life, I was caught in a bunch of pickles, you know, with my personal life, my physical part of my life, and my financial side of my life, you know, and it was a struggle and a major challenge in a lot of aspects. We lost some few people, you know, and that was close to me, and physically I wasn't in the shape that I should have been. You know, I was considered obese. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. I got arrested. You know, it's kind of crazy. All this obstacles that came into my life at like once. This is about 4 months ago, you know, and when all this stuff happened, I really had to reassess my life and see what I had, yeah, and what I had around me to live for, and the reason why I'm living, I guess, and doing what I do to provide. So when this challenge came into my life, it was a complete blessing, and I just had to run with it. This 90-day challenge that we're promoting, you know, it came to Hawaii July 27th. My good friend Elias Kaleho from Kona, Hawaii, he had the opportunity to get invited to an event called Vitality that is sponsored by Visalis Sciences. He basically seen this opportunity, seen all the lives that was changing, both physically and financially. You know, his whole intention wasn't even to join this company, you know, it was to copy what the system was doing and implement it into the business that he already had. But fast forward a few days after that, you know, his gut feeling just told him that this was the right company at the right time, and the opportunity was there to really push for this movement, actually the obesity epidemic and the malnutrition epidemic within just America itself. But the obesity side, especially in America, is crazy high. And for Hawaii, you know, it's ridiculous that 9 out of 10 people is morbid obese. You know, that's ridiculous. At a rate at I think 22% or something like that. For the state, that's almost a quarter of our people. That's 250,000 people at least that is obese. That's ridiculous. So with this company, with this Body by Vi challenge, it was really a no-brainer to hop on and start saving lives.
I'm just repping it where I'm living at. You flew here, you're swimming back.
One day I got a phone call from a good friend of mine, Paul Kalanikava Flores, also known as Boboy. And you know, he told me, it was like August, mid-August, he told me that I had to see this thing and check it out, and I really wasn't about to hear anything of it. I went because you know, that's my good friend and like my brother, you know, and when I seen it, I was like, that's like any other company, and they're trying to get my money and this and that. And at that time, there was only about 100 people total in the state of Hawaii that was promoting this challenge and on the challenge. And you know, for us culturally, you know, it's all about relating to something you see, and I couldn't relate because I was seeing a bunch of foreigners, you know, Hali people that was telling me about this amazing product and company and whatnot, and I couldn't relate. So 4 days later, I got a call, and Boboy said he lost like 16 pounds, and I was like, hell no, like no way you lost 16 pounds in 4 days. You know, this guy was like 3 something, you know, 3+, and it must work, you know. Took another look at it, started doing research, and really at that time, that's when I started going to church again. Started to pray, and it felt good. So I dove in, you know. There's only like, again, 100 of us dove in, and maybe, you know, my thought was maybe I could be that example for our people and for our community, especially in Waianae, that this thing does work. So I took this challenge, yeah, in September. So my first 30 days in my 90-day challenge, I decided not to train, work out, just strictly products. I was on a transformation kit plus the Vi-Pak. I told myself I'll do this so that I can prove to everybody, you know, that's following my journey, that our products work. In my 30-day checkup, from 223, I dropped down to 207, pant size of 44 down to a pant size of 36, loose. It's kind of crazy in that 30 days. Might seem drastic, but really it wasn't. In my day 30 to 60, I was traveling a bunch and I didn't have time still to train. So again, I told myself no training, no working out, and I maintained that 16-pound weight loss and 8 inches off my waist. So my day 60 to 90, I decided to start training in the gym, start weightlifting. I was in St. Louis, Missouri. I was flying home to Honolulu on a Sunday. I stopped over in California for a layover, called up my cousin's boyfriend, Vaughn, told him to meet me at the gym in about 4 to 5 hours. I flew down to Honolulu, straight to Powerhouse Pro Kai. The regimen was, you know, basically Vaughn's philosophy is high reps, medium high weight for muscle stamina, and you can just look at him. I mean, he's just, he's a testament of his regimen. So first day to the first week, I couldn't walk. Second week came, I worked out maybe about 3 days. Third week came, that's when everything started feeling good. Body was all oiled up, I guess, and started doing work, you know, really following the plan, doing high reps and medium high weights. Right now is week 4 of the training, and yesterday was my last day of my 90-day challenge, you know, December 20th.
Let's get angry.
Being a promoter of this 90-day challenge, we're all about being a product of the product. It really works without even working out. My next goal for my 90-day challenge is getting my 6-pack back, or else I'll be shaving my head bald and walking around our convention in March in Kansas City, Missouri, around 15,000 Visalians in my Hawaiian malo, my loincloth, you know, and it's kind of scary to think about, but whatever. We got a Body by Vi challenge app on Facebook, so check out my app, facebook.com/Sam Kapoi, SAMKAPOI. You know, comment my resolution, set your resolution, and hold me accountable, I guess, to that, because that is a daunting task right now. It's been on my mind for a while. So with that, on top of that 90-day challenge, I wanted to get back into the mix of some fun stuff what I used to do back in the day as a kid, and when I used to live in LA from 2004 to 2006. So, you know, I just wanted to throw that out there and see where that takes me. So follow my journey and check out the website, you know, www.vialoha.com, and call me if anything, you got questions, concerns, pointers, you know what I mean, just hit me up, 808-479-8231. I would really appreciate the support and the help with you know, saving the world and really for my personal challenge as well. So just hit me up and let's talk about it. This is Sam Kamu Kapoi, and I challenge you to join the movement. Let's save our communities one ohana at a time. Aloha.
I did it with the bam. Coming with aloha, shout out what I am. Bow down, I'm smoking till I'm dumb. Maraming salam for the green top.